It's baseball on MLB Network. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between Harlem and Santo Domingo. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Now to the plate, Jay Austin, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Jay Austin.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. In is Christian Yelich.
The right fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Davis. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-1 on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. A shot down the first baseline. And he is in there. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Dickerson.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that misses for ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses with it for ball four, so the bases will be loaded now with two away.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jake Lamb is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. Second and third, two away. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. On his way to the plate is Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Line, but speared on a hop. A quick out number 1.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
Aledmus Diaz.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting
Here's
third.
Chris Davis now.
Left
No
fielder.
one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Davis.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Into the box now, Devin Travis. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Baseman, Devin Travis.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Suzuki.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. The pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Austin. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is under it. And the inning is over. Now batting, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Right fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Matt, that is pitching right there. It's not always about the velocity. That pitch is 89 miles an hour, but it's a two-seamer. Great movement, and he hit the location. That's how you beat good hitters.
Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Right fielder.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is after it. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis on the move. But he won't get there. It falls in. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Standing in, Ian Desmond. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Digging in, Jake Lamb. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Jake
in there for strike 1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. And the bring up the speedy depth. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between Harlem and Montreal. Two great hitters lead their game. And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Swung out and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. In is Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. This is line to left. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Rizzo.
Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. Ryan Dull gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Jake Lamb standing in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. Ball one. Corey Guerin.
Now pitching, Corey Guerin.
1-0 count. Here it is. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Devin Travis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. 8th batter.
Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind. Behind 2-0. Edwin Diaz gets the call out of the bullpen in the very first. Now the 2-0 offering to Suzuki. Outside, 3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Digging in, Garrett Richards. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start to this inning offensively, and now you have a chance to really break it open. But if you're on the defensive side, this is where you got to shut it down and give yourself a chance to stay in this game.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side. Into the Mike Moustakas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
And he takes ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Settling in now, Jose Abreu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes on 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Left fielder.
Striding in, Eric Hosmer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Richards peers in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Rizzo is over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Jay Austin. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs.
Counts 1-0.
For a ball, it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. At the plate, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hosmer is there. 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He got a hold. Sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. And that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Corey Dickerson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a looper to left. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Lorenzo Cain.
Now Cain lashes out at one here, but this is going to find the seats in left. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lorenzo Cain becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Mark Trumbo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 6.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Mike Morin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ian Desmond goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swings through it for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, ball 3. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Kurt Suzuki. Line drive to center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jose Ramirez.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A quick out number 1. Russell Martin now.
Catcher Russell Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Suzuki corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Martin is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Mike Morin. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In and ready for another shot. Garrett Richards comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Pitch on the way, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. And that's in there on the hands, 3-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
Pitch on the way. Jay Austin is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martin has a play. 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Joaquin Benoit answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't.
Now pitching, Joaquin Benoit.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home. Blake Parker answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mike Moustakas.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch. Well, I think he was trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu ranging into the outfield. 1 away. Jake Lamb standing in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Cain is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Devin Travis. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
0-2 pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Now he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Montreal, right fielder.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Austin ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Santana.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
1 ball.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. The 3-2 one more time. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another one sent foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Suzuki has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Chopped foul wide of first. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
The catcher,
Russell Martin now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Throw into second. So stepping in, Blake Parker. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is digging in once again. Kurt Suzuki, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Garrett Richards. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6.
1-0.
Curveball that time, not even close. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Martin gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Richards is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Jay Austin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Fouled back. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Martin has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. On its way is pitch number 75. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Tap down the line. That winds up foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Another 2-2 offering. And he chased it in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, and there's one away.
The first baseman,
digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
No strike.
Richards peers in. 2-0 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christian Yelich. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder,
ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's Desmond now at short. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher. Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Here it comes on 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Devin Travis. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Inside, ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now. Brian Morris enters the ball game out of the pen.
Brian Morris.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Third baseman, Jose.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Russell Martin now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Now at the plate, Brian Morris. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Richards is ready. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Kurt Suzuki. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hosmer is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Garrett Richards. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Colton Wong will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jay Austin, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. Into the box, Christian Yelich. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that... Sean Kelly takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Mike Moustakas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 79.
He's set. Here it comes. Jose Abreu is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Popped up. Rizzo coasts under it. Knee high. He barehands it in time. Stepping in, Eric Hosmer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe. So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Suzuki has it on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 1 run.